My name is Hannah and my mum is my voice. Welcome to Hannah's Wheelie Awesome Adventures. In today's adventure, we will attempt to go to Australia Zoo by train. We will start our journey at Beval Station and go all the way up to Landsborough, where we will find a connecting bus to take us to Australia Zoo and then back again. Unfortunately, we seem to have gotten our wires crossed and we missed our connecting bus. For wheelies like me, please be aware that there are two public buses that do take you to Australia Zoo. The complimentary bus service provided by Australia Zoo does not have disability access. Just be aware that on weekends in particular, the local taxi services do like to have advance warning, otherwise there is a chance of having to wait for a taxi to become available, with waiting times up to 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, we're just going to wait for a taxi now, and luckily enough, because it was pouring rain, wasn't it, Hannah, on the way out here, but now it's actually stopped raining. I'll just take a little video of where we are. This is Landsborough Station, nice beautiful old historic building, and just across from us is Landsborough Pub, Steaming Cup Coffee Shop, which unfortunately by the time we get back will be shut because I already researched that. But maybe next time we can come just for a coffee and just have a look around Landsborough. It looks like a cute little place to visit and explore, something we're looking forward to. And there's the station itself. We might take you for a little wander and show you the place. I just want to make a mention here that the staff at the train station are really lovely and so eager to help. So was the bus driver. So if you do get stuck, they will contact the taxis for you. They'll make sure that you're not stranded. So there's nothing to worry about. Landsborough Station has an existing World War II air raid shelter. Unfortunately, you're not able to go inside of it, but it is interesting to go and have a look at. We finally made it. It was a little bit spooky at how empty it was. We're used to seeing huge lineups with the lines heading right out to the car park. However, with the worldwide bug and international travel down and also the wet weather, it would make sense why it would be empty. Here we are, excited to be finally here. Excited to be finally here, Hannah. Yeah, Hannah's just amazed and looking around. There's so much to see. Yeah. Look at you. So excited. It's nice to see that some of the original ponds from the zoo are still here and that they haven't changed much. It's always nice to have a little bit of continuity, a little bit of nostalgia. These giant Galapagos Island tortoises can live for a very long time. One of the original inhabitants at Australia Zoo, named Harriet, passed away in 2003 and had lived to the ripe old age of 175.
That's right. Look, he's turned around to say hello. He's a big fellow, isn't he?
Harriet had originally been collected in 1835 by Charles Darwin himself and was then brought over to Brisbane in 1842 by John Wickham.
This is a pet kennel.
I was looking forward to the bird enclosure. Unfortunately, on this day, for some reason, many of the birds were taken out of it. However, there were still a couple of friends who came out to greet us.
We had a bit of rain. So Miss Hannah's wrapped up in her little raincoat. With a big smile on her face. Yeah. Aren't you beautiful?
Just as we hit the kangaroo enclosure, it had started to rain quite heavily, and so we were forced to rest underneath the shelter where a kangaroo joined us. As the rain got heavier and heavier, pretty soon more and more kangaroos started to come and join us as well, including a couple of mama kangaroos with some joeys. And there's the little Joey. You can just see his little tail sticking out of the pouch. Unfortunately, he didn't want to turn around, so we never got to see his little face. Out of the blue, a bush turkey also decided to come and join us. The other benefit of having rainy weather is that the koala bears are slightly more active than they normally would be.
He's hungry. He's like, yeah.
After the koala bears, it became very clear that the rain wasn't going to go away. So I advised Mummy to go and buy herself a raincoat at the kiosk.
So we're getting rained out, but that's okay because Hannah's prepared. Mummy is now prepared. And we're just going to go ahead and keep looking around.
It was off to Bindi's treehouse after that to have a look at the macaws and the lemurs. then the rain got heavier. And heavier. Until finally it was a torrential downpour. So we were going to go and have a little bit of a look around for a local coffee shop after this, but it's become quite torrential out there. So I think we'll just have to breezy here and we'll call it a day after this, I think. Yeah, we've had a great time though, haven't we, Hannah? We'll have to come back. As it turned out, the rain did slow down enough for us to be able to see the cassowary, the dingo and the Tasmanian devil.
You're all wrapped up, Hannah. Okay. Those.
Because we had missed our connecting bus, there was a little bit of miscommunication initially with the local taxi service. They do like to have advance warning and advance payment on the weekends due to the distances. However, when I mentioned that it was a wheelchair accessible taxi, their tone quickly changed and they explained to us that in that situation they are actually required to come and pick us up. So just to save yourself the grief of hearing an initial rejection which might scare you a little bit, just be sure to mention right off the bat that you do require a wheelchair accessible taxi to your location. We also had a little bit of a scare when we realised that we had forgotten to check when was the last train from Landsborough back to our location. There were parts of the zoo where there just wasn't a phone signal at all, let alone an internet signal to be able to check. So you can imagine our relief when we found out that yes, we were going to make it. But just as a point of reference, it's easy for us suburbanites to just assume that because there is a train station and a track, that there will be services running all through the night. This is often not the case, and in some cases there is only one train per day. So do check what services are available before you set off. My name is Hannah, my mum is my voice, and thank you for joining us for Hannah's Wheelie Awesome Adventures.